Welcome. In this video, we will consider question number 9 of WASSCE 2024 Core Mathematics Paper 2. Before we begin, please kindly show your subscription. Show your love by subscribing to this channel. Great. Thank you for your subscription. Now, the question number 9 says, a car Y travels due north at a speed of 96 km per hour for 30 minutes. Another car X travels due east from the same point at 108 km per hour for 20 minutes. We have to illustrate this in a diagram, then also find the distance between the two cars, then also find the bearing of car X from car Y. So let's begin. So from the question, we're given that the car travels due north at a speed of 96 km per hour and the time is 30 minutes. So this information, we were given the speed to be 96 kilometers per hour. So we're also given the time to be 30 minutes. And this 30 minutes, we can convert it to hours, which is 30 over 60 hours. So that will give us 1 over 2. Then again, we can calculate the distance. That will help us to draw the diagram. So we know the distance over the time will give us the speed. So the distance will be equal to speed times the time. So to calculate the distance covered by car Y, that will be equal to d1, or let's call it distance of car Y, is equal to the speed, which is 96, times the time, which is 1 over 2, and that will give us 48 kilometers. Again, we can also calculate the distance covered by car X. So distance covered by car X will be equal to the distance covered by car X will be equal to time, or the speed. The speed is giving us 108 kilometers per hour times the time. The time is 20 minutes over 60 hours. So that will give us 20 over 60 will be 1 over 3. So 108 times 1 over 3. And that will give us how many kilometers? That will give us 36 kilometers. So that will give us 36 kilometers. Because 3 will go into 108 36 times. So now we know the distance covered by car X and car Y, 48 kilometers. We know the direction is due north, and the direction for X is due east. So this is how the diagram will look like. Great. So now we can find the distance between the two cars. So this is due north, and this is due east. So let's say they all started from this point O. So we can find the distance between the two cars. And how do we do that? The distance between the two cars, xy squared will be equal to 48 squared plus 36 squared. And 48 squared will be equal to 2304. 36 squared is 1296. So when we add this will give us 3600. So we take square root of both sides to get xy, the distance from x to y, to be equal to square root of 3600. And that will give us 60 kilometers. So the distance between the two cars is 60 kilometers. Then we can now calculate the bearing. The bearing we are now asked to find the bearing of car X from car Y. So that bearing car X from car Y. So we are here. The bearing of car X from car Y. So we measure from this until we get to X. So we need this angle here to add to the 90-degree angle over here. So that is 90 degrees. So we need to calculate this small angle here. So that angle here is alternate to this angle. So we know that the angle here, let's say angle OXY. So tan of angle OXY will be equal to opposite over adjacent. The opposite is 48 kilometers over adjacent is 36 kilometers. So that will give us angle OXY to be equal to tan inverse of 4 over 3. So angle OXY will be 53.13 degrees. So the bearing of car X from car Y will be equal to 90 plus. So this angle here is 53.13 degrees. So we add the two will give us the bearing of car X from Y at 90 plus 53, which is 143.13 degrees. So the bearing of car X from car Y is 143.13 degrees. So we're going to continue solving these questions. So if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please once again kindly show your love by subscribing. See you in the next video.